What's up, everyone? I'm Rick. Jess is not here.
I'm back, bitches.
Okay, Jason is here. And we're the Digibros. Welcome to the 7th Christmas countdown day thingy. Doodly-mac-doodly-doo. Today's episode is gonna be the Crest of Courage. Taiji Yagami. His favorite.
Yeah, my favorite timer. Everybody else are little bitches.
Okay, so Jason fell asleep. Come on, this guy's supposed to be one of the owners of this channel. Anyways, let's get back to Taiji Yagami. Taiji Yagami's partner Agumon is the Digimon who's related with the Crest of Courage.
Yay! And who becomes the greatest Digimon guardian ever, War Greymon.
Bullshit.
He is known as the greatest Digimon
I still
guardian.
disagree with you, but anyways, moving on.
Disagree
Shut!
with me. It's facts.
Shush! None of that. Shell mode activated. Anyways.
Okay, no. Don't take my t-shirt.
Anyways, let's moving on. Taiji Yagami in Digimon Adventures is 11 in Digimon
14, actually.
11, Digimon Adventures 02, 14, Digimon Adventures try 17.
14.
Boy, bitch, no!
So, Taiji Yagami was 11 in Digimon Adventure 1 and then he was in 0214 in middle school. And in 3 he was 17, like I'm almost. And to his family, there's his father who's a businessman, Suzumu Yagami, his mother, who has always taken care of him and his sister, Hikari. His mother's name is Yuko Yagami, and his sister is Hikari Yagami. And a little bit about Taiji Yagami's backstory. When they were young, Taiji and Hikari encountered Digimon at fairly young age when the Digi-Egg came through their computer when they were little. And from it hatched Botamon, who then became Koromon, and for some reason then it turned into Agumon, who was almost triple the size of normal Agumon. And the Agumon then took Hikari because Hikari wanted to go outside with him. Then they encountered a Red Parrotmon, and Agumon evolved into Greymon, but then the battle wasn't turning out well. Then he fell, and Hikari tried to restore him using her whistle, but because she was crying so much about and yelling Greymon, Greymon, or was it Agumon, I can't remember. But then Taiji took Hikari's whistle and blew it so hard that everybody heard it, and then Greymon woke up, beat the Parrotmon's ass, and then he vanished because he was exhausted from the battle. Then then when Taiji became 11, he went to the summer camp together with all the other tamers, Digidestined, except for his sister, they didn't know that was a Digidestined. And then they encountered Digimon, and so on. Adventure takes place. They battle Devimon. They go to the second big no, it's not island, it's continent. Then there they encounter Etemon, and when they were in trouble at the Colosseum, Taichi tried to make Greymon evolve into his ultimate state, which is Metal Greymon. And then it didn't turn out so well, and Agumon had a dark evolution, and then he became a Skull Greymon, and he destroyed the enemy Greymon and went through a rampage. Then Taichi, after that, Taichi was afraid to make him even evolve into Greymon. Then the Piximon arc takes place where they uh, strengthen their bonds as a tamer and a Digimon, and then Taichi regains his courage to battle with Agumon and Greymon. Then they go to the pyramid, and Datamon, who is the pyramid's guardian, kidnaps Sora so he could make Biomon evolve into her ultimate state and defeat Etamon. The Taichi tries to save Sora, and he shows his true courage because there's the giant electric fence, and only one spot there is safe to cross. And Taichi is so scared that if he doesn't because he thinks it's virtual reality, but then Koshiro tells him that if you die here, he dies in real life. So he's scared to touch the fence, but then he makes it through, saves Sora, and then when Etamon and Datamon tries to destroy Etamon, then Etamon actually makes kind of little fusion with him, and he becomes even more stronger. Then Taichi's real crest of courage wakens, and then we have Metal Greymon. And because Etamon's interruptions in the data world, there comes a mini portal where Taichi goes back into reality, and then it takes to the real life war event arc. And then when everybody's out of the Digimon world, they go back after defeating one demon and getting Hikari as the last Digi-destined with her Tilemon, who became Angemon, and everybody combined their forces to destroy one demon. And they go back, they battle the Dark Masters, and they defeat them. Then there comes Apocalypsemon, who is the reason of the time difference in digital world and real life. Because if I remember correctly, it's year in Digimon world and like few seconds in real life. Sorry, I should have put them up. But yeah, then they defeat him, return to real world, and Digimon stay in Digimon world. Then it takes place in 02, where they aren't the main protagonist except Hikari and Takeru. And same. They find a villain, they defeat them, the true villain. And Taichi involves in the plots somewhat, just to as like kind of a senpai to them as a mentor. Then he destroys with Greymon a few of the Dark Towers at the end of 02. I'm not mentioning the almost whole events of 02 because Taichi wasn't so involved as in would be Hikari or Takeru. Then there comes 3 back to Rose when they go into high school. And fun fact about Taichi 3 version, I'm going to cosplay as him in the next con in Finland. But it's that I need somebody with PayPal. Rick actually said he had one, So I'm going to order the cosplay and the wigs and the shoes. Then I'm gonna put it in. But back to 3. So the 3 begins like normal anime, but then the whole world notices that Digimon are back. Then the Digidestined get their Digimon partners back, and I don't want to spoil too much of the 3 because it's fantastic, back to the roots. Yeah, that's basically it. That was more or so Tachiagami. Really badass leader with the crest of courage. And his partner Agumon. Oh yeah, and I should probably tell about the movie a little bit. Movie Touch tries to send Sora a apology letter, but then Hikari sends it, but then the Digimon Rick will probably edit and put him somewhere here. He interrupts it. Then they, with Math and their partners, they try to defeat it. They won't go down, and then they go because of the love of their Digimon. They go into the internet. Then Koshiro helps them gather power of every single person using the internet. Then Kyoto Omega Moon, which is Royal Knight, but we don't know it until later. But he's so amazing. But if Wargreymon is my favorite, then Omega Moon is 2 favorite. But many people will say that I cannot choose a DNA DG Evolution as my favorite, so that's why I'm saying Wargreymon. They defeat the. Sorry guys, I don't seriously remember the name. They defeat the baddie, and then they go back to their real life. And that was Tachiagami. Yeah. Sorry, I was relaxing up, so Rex taking a nap, and I did this alone. Eric will probably edit this. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't that all? That was Tachiagami and the Christmas calendar 7. Yep. We were the Digibros, and Jason and Rick, who was snapping, are signing off.